Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you've all been well. As you can see in front of me, I've got a new product by Bilt Hamber called Traceless. It's a glass cleaner, and today we'll be looking at it and seeing what it's like. So make sure you stay to the end, and if you've not already subscribed to the channel, please do so. And if you do find the video useful, please do give it a like. So to test the capabilities of this glass cleaner, I just thought I'd use oil on one side of the glass and a permanent marker on the other side. This is what kind of things I deal with on my day-to-day basis with glass: dirty fingerprints, greasy fingerprints, and pen or wax marks on from crayons on the glass. Right guys, so we left this overnight and we added a few more colours in there just to try. And then we've got grease on this side. Still look very greasy, and then we've got the markers on this side. Just having a quick read of this, so we'll spray on. Oh, that's quite interesting, that. Let's get close into there. That's permanent pen, permanent marker. That it's just dissolved it straight away. Unfortunately, we've got a bit of overspray. Let's try this other brand. We did get a bit of overspray there, to be honest. Might have to try that one again. But still, big difference there. Wow, that's fantastic, that. Don't know if that's going to wash out, but yes, it's got it off. Let's try a different one on this side. So this with just a wipe, it's took it off, but there's still residue there. I mean, it's coming off. It's just I'm having to work it a lot harder. Let's flip over to the other side. Right, I mean, that other one was effortless. Now I'm having to actually rub it hard. I'm gonna have to reload now. Right, so we're coming for a close-up. I don't know if you can tell, this one is more or less, it's all gone. Nothing there. This is where Bilt Hamber, the glass cleaner, was on this left-hand side. And this is where I use one by Turtle Wax. I do like their glass cleaner. Now, I did have to put a bit of elbow grease in. I did have to apply a lot of pressure, but it has got rid of most of it. Just a little bit there. There's a bit of a slight residue here, but to be fair, most of it has gone. I did have to come with a second application on it, so there was that. Let's try the oil. We'll do this one. We'll do that first. Let's see how that works with the oil. Just coming for a close-up first. Let's see how the product is running down. Right, let's try cleaning that. That cleans off okay. A bit streaky towards the bottom, but that's because I can't get right to the bottom properly. My grease is okay. With them smudges, I'm having to apply a bit of pressure, but yeah, not bad on oil. coming for a close-up. Now you might want to see the behavior of the chemical is slightly different, where this kind of stays static. It just stays on the glass instead of running it down. I don't know if you can see, it kind of stays on the glass compared to what it was with the other glass cleaner. Right, we'll try come and clean that and see how that fares. Yeah, it's quite good, that. Ever so slightly easier of taking it off, ever so. There's not much in it, that's clean. Not greasy at all. A little bit at the top, but yeah, it was slightly a little bit effortless than the other one, but yeah. That's fantastic. There's not much sticky residue left on there. There is a little bit here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray a bit at the bottom. And then tapes come off fine. And here, the residue from the tape is still there. I don't know if you can see. So that tape residue there, can you see that line there? That's still there. And at the top, you can't see it at all. It's totally gone. It's hard to get it on camera. You could just see a fine outline of the tape still there, even though I've sprayed it with glass cleaner. It hasn't been able to take it off. I'll try a little bit the bottom again. It's coming off now because with the second, and as I'm applying pressure. But if I use Bilt Hamber, let it work. There's a bit of tape just there. I don't know if you can see that line going up. With Bilt Hamber, let's see. Let's get a clean side. Yeah, just wipe straight off. It's hard to get it on camera, but when I'm using this, you can hardly see the outline. You can't see it. There's nothing there. It was actually there, but it's gone now totally. All that glue, a little bit there. We'll let that dry and come back. So guys, just using a crayon here now just to put it onto the both sides of the glass so we can test what it's like removing crayon. Right guys, it's about 4 or 5 hours later. It's dried off. Just want to get this done today. I put a bit of red and I put a bit of tape on here as well, and a bit of crayon at the bottom. You won't see that, it's a bit light. We'll take that tape off in a bit. So we'll start off with Bilt Hamber. I'm just going to give it a good shake and spray it on. That should be enough. And then while that's doing it, I think I need to put on a bit on that side. And you can see that's run straight off at the bottom. Where that one's still static, it's still around that area, and now it's starting to run down here, where that's already made it to the bottom. It's done a good job with the bottom one. It's still a bit here and there, but the blue, it's not done that brilliant. We'll use the other side. That crayon, the orange one's more or less gone. That orange one is still there, and the blue is still there, remnants. We'll do it a bit more. Four sprays. Having to work it in a bit more to get that off. Apply more pressure now. With the pressure, It's starting to come off. I'm having to apply considerably more pressure on this. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but the blue's coming off. But this orange crayon that it was, that is really struggling. It's all dry now. That's just dry. Really having to work it in and apply solid pressure. Try and get that shift, but it's not happening. I managed to get the blue crayon off. But that orange crayon, it's really been stubborn. Don't know if you can see it on camera. Can you see that line? That's just the remnants of the orange crayon. There. It won't come off. I'm just going to put a bit of Bilt Hamber on there. One spray just spread out, it spread right across. It's got a nice spray pattern. I'll give it see if that does anything. Yep, it's got it off. It's got a nice smell to it as well. Really nice. Yeah, it's gone. Bringing it in for a close up. Yeah, a little bit there, but that minimal, there's just a tiny little bit. But it's gone. If I'm truthfully honest, I'm quite really surprised by this tracer. So even though watching Bilt Hamber's promotional video, I didn't think much of it. I've had a little play around with both these on some of the glass around the house, and they seemed okay. But honestly, this traceless is amazing. Watching it, how it took off the marker pen instantaneously, just put it straight, like went to a liquid form. This did well as well. I really like this Hybrid Solutions Mist by Turtle Wax. But as you saw on the tape, that did a lot better. On the oil, it did a lot better. And on the crayon, yeah, it took me another second time. But even on this orange, you couldn't get rid of it. So I'm really happy with that. It's a fantastic product. It's amazing. It is actually amazing. Even on this last bit where I was really, trying to scrub it off, it wouldn't get that orange crayon off. And that did. I'm really blown away by this product. It's amazing. Right, guys, I think it's time to bring this video to a bit of a conclusion. I will just start off with price point. Traceless is $12.95 for a litre, and you get these two microfibers. One's like a fish scale one, and one's a suede style, and that's for a litre. Hybrid Solutions Turtle Wax glass cleaner is £12 for 591ml, and Auto Finesse is £10 for 500ml. Just to give you a bit of context, what's the price like? So it's well priced. If you're using a household type of glass cleaners, they're going to be a lot cheaper. So guys, I'm really blown away by these results. I honestly thought this glass cleaner is not going to be much difference, and looking at it, it's done well in everything realistically. Both of them took a hit with the wax, but this one is still good by Turtle Wax. It's not a bad glass cleaner, but Bilt Hamber's just had that little edge. If you got a glass cleaner, just use that and maybe try it out next time. But really surprised by how it worked on all the products. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you found it useful, and I will hopefully see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.